And welcome back, YouTube. And this time around, well, pretty much continuing our fight against the Onyx Watch. Well, I also built an extra ship to attack. Yes, I did. And we did send you to resource collection down here. This is actually a pretty poor one. It's like 3 per second, so we're not gonna get all that much as I want out of it, but
Moving now.
better than nothing.
Moving now.
Better than nothing.
Receiving.
The permanent resources are actually very vital. This one, for example, is not. It only has 9,000 material in it, so it's very little. This one isn't either. Just the major ones are, like the one in Onyx Watch, at the throne, stone throne, or whatever called, and this one in the Pirate Bay up as well. I'm still a bit salty about the updates.
Receiving.
Yeah. Hourglass, Alcazar. Can we get this? Fighting them all at once.
Moving now. Receiving.
Well,
Moving
go
now.
back. Yep.
Receiving.
Up. Let's just have the big ships fight. Let's see. Well, the big ships. The more sizable ones.
Receiving.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna go after this one, which is the biggest. Yeah, the Alcazar is here, the biggest ship, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be
Receiving.
turning in this direction. This direction down here. Or at least I'm hoping that they will do that. Yep, they're all going for the Alcazar. This is when you set your ships to, well, set your ship. Standard settings for the ship engagement is that they will always kind of go for the largest thing. And the Hourglass... Oh no, the Hourglass is not repairing it, it's just Alcazar repairing the Hourglass. Which most likely got hit by stray fire, I'm guessing. Well, there's... Really? This is firing at what here? I see. Oh, the Palastav. Yeah, the Palastav is actually quite sizable, but it also has quite a lot of guns. This is most likely why the ships will engage the number of guns, the number of weapons that the enemy has. Standard settings. More guns the enemy has, more likely it is to get attacked first. So the moment that the Alcazar took some amount of damage and lost some of its weaponry, our ships changed target apparently. And there we're doing just fine. Yeah, not a single point in health lost so far. A bit surprising, but yeah, okay, it works for us. It does work for us, yeah. The Hourglass here, yeah. The Halibut is not having any repairs on it, does it? No, it doesn't. It's the other one. What is it called? No, wait. Is this? Yeah, Halbert. Yeah, Halbert doesn't have repairs. But the other one, I can't. I will not remember. The glaive. Yes, has repairs on it. So that's annoying. If she would be in the game instead. Of course, the glaive is also the ship that has lasers at the top, so, and it's actually a regular design, but if you're using aircraft, a lot of them, that thing can pretty much kill them very quickly. It's sort of annoying to deal with it. And that's friendly fire. The shells flying straight across to that ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the Alcazar, it's repairing it. It's gonna be super annoying if it keeps on going. Well, we do have superior firepower, but Well, I think we're gonna have to separate. Well, wait for these two ships to separate to achieve anything, since otherwise it's just gonna keep on repaired. The Alcazar actually has a significant amount of repairs. Some of the Onyx Watch ships have, like, the most of them have no repairs whatsoever, but the ones that do, they overdo it. So they have like a bunch of these repair bots on board, and it's actually kind of annoying if those ships kind of get stuck together. Like, you get a couple of wardens and they just like stick together and just move together. That's so annoying. It takes you quite a while to take them out. The Alcazars are usually alone, so they do not represent that much of a trouble, but still, it's annoying. I think Bulwark has some decent repairs on it up as well. As well as the Trebuchet has some, but Trebuchet usually blows up so quickly that it doesn't really matter if it has any repair capabilities. The moment it gets hit, it's dead anyway. The others, not really. Don't really have any repairs at all, so that's... they're just sitting ducks and die. The one faction, of course, that is notorious for its repair capability is the Twin Guard. And, I mean, it's literally a combination of a shit ton of very tiny ships with a lot of repairs capability added to them, so... That's the annoying factor about the Twin Guard. But we have won this glorious battle fairly easily. Did you ram there? Yes, you did. Oh, major lag factor. Major lag factor, yeah. This is what kills the frames when ships collide like this. We do have some repairs on our vessels, on all of our vessels, both in terms of repair bots as well as a couple of repair tentacles. Repair tentacles are way better than the repair bots are, but you need multiple ships to make use of them, so a couple of repair bots per ship, just to make sure that the ships have some repair capability. North, no. Yeah, we're load a vehicle and a satellite. We do want to have that satellite up, because we are running out of vision of this one. The territory is getting bigger and bigger and bigger here. Alright. I presume that the satellite should be built, yes. It's such a tiny vessel, it gets built very easily.
Moving now.
So,
Moving now.
let's get you over there. Let's get you over here. Let's try to make somewhat of a large size battle if we can.
Receiving. Moving now.
Okay. Warrior Hourglass Clystite.
Receiving.
What do we have here? Condor Alcazar.
Receiving. Moving now. Receiving.
Let's put you
Moving now.
here. Iron Cordon and a Trebuchet. Okay.
Moving now.
Let's fight it all. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Oh, 4 meters a second. The Onyx warships. They're so slow.
Receiving.
Okay,
Moving now.
let's just start the fight. And see. Okay, these cannot be at the bottom. Yeah. Is there any way? No, no. As I say, this does not extend our options by much. Let's put it like 150,000. Don't wanna risk the game crashing due to the size
Receiving.
or anything like that. So let's keep it at 150,000.
Receiving.
I assumed that we could go for 200,000, but let's not risk it. And what will the enemy spawn first? We get one Vera and one OMG, and then we get both of the Piras and both of the Rills into the game up as well. So on the other hand, the enemy has spawned in the Iron Cordon and the Trebuchet. Both of them are in the game. No, wait, that's the Alcazar. I'm looking at the wrong portion of the map. Oh, there is the Alcazar. No, the Iron Cordon. Oh, yeah, and the Trebuchet. Yeah, both of them are in. And the Trebuchet is currently taking most of the shots. Surprisingly. I mean, I did expect it to be shot at some point, but... Or is it no, they're actually targeting the Trebuchet first. And the Trebuchet blown up. One of the turrets blown up. And that's the second turret. So it pretty much lost all of its firepower and most of its health. And the Iron Cordon lost the main turret up as well. Those two ships do tend to explode relatively quickly. And Vera there is... yeah, she's still targeting the Iron Cordon. And you have turned. She done a 180-degree turn. I mean, she was going one way to broadside those guys, and then she had to turn the other way to start broadsiding those, the Alcazar. And now we have enemies approaching from the third side up as well. It was a clever pincer attack by our enemies. No, it wasn't. But I have somewhat of confidence we're gonna win this with pretty much no issues. The Onyx Watch is practically doubling our volume in this fight, so I mean over doubling. On the other hand, we only are missing two of our larger ships, one Vera and one OMG are not in the game, but everything else is. And I'm guessing Missile is gonna be actually dealing with the stragglers here. The Trebuchet? No, it's not the Trebuchet, it's the Hourglass. I thought just for a second there that might be a Trebuchet, but it's not. Still being alive. But that did not occur. Yikes. We need somewhat of a smaller vessel that will have laser munition on it. Just to defend the larger vessels from... Well, it's not exactly that it's going to defend, it just help them out. Oh! Both of the MGs are in the game now. Well, we pretty much want this at this point. And we only have one ship out of action, and that's Vera. And I'm guessing she's gonna get in once the Iron Cordon is sank. Oh, 2 damaged. Okay. So, where are we actually focusing our fire against? Against the ship of the line here? I have no idea which one is this. Oh. The Clydesdale. Oh. I thought she might still be in somewhat of respectable shape, but no. The lance here, is it called the lance? Yes, the lance. And the last one... Oh, the warrior. Yeah. We pretty much won. There is no real need to further fight this, but... I mean... It is the need, because the game won't want us kick out of the battle. But we pretty much won here. An easy victory. An overwhelming amount of firepower on our side. And the Vera is now in the game up as well, so she's firing her torpedoes all over the place, hitting allies, most likely. And the warrior is still hanging on, but hang on for long he will not. Yeah, AI dead. That's done for that one. Which one is the last vessel? Is the lance? Yeah, the lance is still kind of alive. Even though not all of those ships are mine, are they? No, they're not. I mean, the enemy still has 50,000 in volume vessels, so I'm guessing that the lance is not the only thing. It's more down there. Oh, the hourglass is also still alive. The hourglass, what do we have down here? Still is... Oh, the Proctor and... I can never remember what that thing is. The Alcazar is still alive. I mean, considering this is one of the largest ships, I thought we would be kind of focusing it before. But apparently not. Okay. Yeah, our missiles do not have the range there. They're just exploding on their own. Alright. What are you shooting at? Oh, that's a bug. That's a bug when the ships just start shooting something that does not exist. Hopefully we will be able to exit the battle. If the bug has occurred where we cannot actually exit the battle, it's gonna be super sour about it. Oh dear lord, please don't. But otherwise, okay, other ships are also aiming at nothing. The missiles, on the other hand, they're hitting. That's what the important part is. But seriously, look at the amount of shells just going nowhere. Oh, that's... I think that's some friendly fire happening. Okay. Our engine is damaged. I'm guessing that's the rail there that took the damage. But we have won. Everything is either sinking, either too damaged, or damaged in enemy territory. Really? Come on! That's not even funny. They were clearly completely and utterly beaten to the ground. Damaged in the enemy territory. Yeah, right. Do take note that you get damaged in the enemy territory if the battle drags for too long. But this one did not. Took that amount of time. Or else I don't consider it taking. Weird. That right now was weird. Damaged in the enemy territory. What, you silly? You're gonna have to move slightly bit. No matter how slow you are.
Moving out.
Oh, damn it! Press the wrong button. Okay. 3 meters a second. Yeah. Let's just get ourselves into another large fight. We have enough firepower to handle everything. We also have a lot of material, 63, 31. Well, we have another 150,000 material available to us. Cold Drum, Calistate. Yeah, Alcazar, another Alcazar. Let's do another large battle here. You can move like here.
Moving out.
I think you should still have version.
Lifting.
Shouldn't you? No, it's gonna go out.
Lifting. Moving out.
More like that. Just to keep it out of the reinforcement range here. Chancellor Faraday.
Receiving.
Okay, let's start our battle here. Yes, come on.
Receiving.
Not the most optimal position.
Receiving. Receiving.
Like that. Up.
Receiving.
Let's begin the battle. And well, this looks like a balanced match considering the volume, but we all know that's not the truth. Look at the amount of laser munition defense going on, and the missiles still get through. Just ay. In the old days it was actually kind of worse and better. Laser munition defense was more potent, but it started not being armed, so it would usually take a lot of engine power right at the start of the battle to get the lamps working, and only then you would actually be able to use it. So yeah, but on the other hand it was way more powerful, so I still think that missiles are overbuffed. That's all. But it's kind of funny how Lambs now serves the anti-advance cannon. That's what they serve as a purpose. And even not against that very well. As you can see, we are using AP shells, which do have like 600 meters a second or so speed, and the lamp seems not to be able to react to that, or our shells are simply not visible enough for the lamps to react to us. So yeah, that's lamps turning more and more useless. I mean, it is extremely useful still, because every other method of defending your ship is equally unreliable. But it's... and it does work against missiles. It does work against missiles. It's just that it needs to be powerful enough to... if you would put it on a laser, it would cut a ship in half. And it's quite impotent against volleys of missiles. Individual missiles usually do get shot down, but volleys are the problem. And you too. Love to hug, don't you? This is something nice. I know that they introduced it some time ago, but in the old days, this ship would shoot straight through. It just would not care. They would just keep on shooting straight through an ally vessel. And oh dear lord. Oh, am I the one? Yes, I'm in control of this one. Reverse, full reverse. Okay. Done it just so I don't have to watch it. I interfered in the battle. And the halberd is dying up as well, which is nice. Okay, there shouldn't be any more left. Oh no, there are still left. Still have these guys, which are dead, mostly. The poor little bucket ship there, still alive. And this one's I did it. Alcazar, 2 damaged, finally. Pain in the ass with bigger vessels. It takes time to kill them. Okay, come on, all focus on the bucket ship. The mighty bucket ship. Will you hit? Will you hit? Will you die? Will you die? And 2 damaged. Yes. Well. Pull you all out before you guys start hurting each other. Okay. And let's take this tile up as well. I don't think we're even gonna need most of our forces. Just go to the northern border. Straight line. So yeah, black power the industries. And we do have 20, 50, 70, 130, 160,000 materials on both our vessels. Not exactly enough to build another Vera, but we could build another. Well, no, actually, enough material to build another Vera, but not enough for the OMG. Hourglass, Pinnacle Buttress, yeah, there is also Poseidon. You know what, I'm gonna do it. No, wait, just the other way around, and Pyrrha, and like that, and really, you're gonna be kinda the backdrop here. I wanna do it like this, because there is an island there, and I don't think we're gonna need extra torpedo power at all, but we will be usage of missiles. Okay, like that. Even though this is gonna take us now a bit longer, but okay. Wait, there is something firing missiles here? Oh yeah, I always forget about this Pinnacle. Pinnacle has missiles. It also has torpedoes. And it also has completely ineffectual laser munition defense. Yeah, it just does not work. Not even against a single missile. It's not like we are smoking it or anything. I mean, most of the gunfire power is directed down here at the Poseidons, which are ships of the line. The Black Pounder Antiquity headquarter. Oh, it doesn't say that. I mean, this site is Black Powder Antiquity. Is actually considered. It's the early stage ships in the game are kind of but like have the name of the industry of the corporation, so they have Black Pounder Antiquity on it. You guys could, you know, kill this thing. Alright. There you go. 2 damaged. Considering it has torpedoes and missiles, it could become annoying, so yeah. Let's just kill it while it's still a relative low annoyance point. What are you shooting at? Oh, you most likely lost all your detection. Oh, poor fella. And the Poseidons are back getting shot at. Oh, you pitched yourself. How unfortunate for you. They are kinda cool, these ships. But at the same time, they do use a lot of these single blocks, which makes it a bit more annoying for the game to process, making it kind of a laggy experience if there are too many of them in the game at the same time. We didn't meet all that many, did we? I don't think we did. And you are so far off. Why are you this far off? I have no idea. I mean, considering we started these two ships a bit closer to one another, so this was slightly bit of an odd thing that they have separated themselves like this. Well, but it happens. And the fortress is now under attack as the next biggest target, I'm guessing. These fortresses are not that well defended, I must say. You usually just dead them very quickly. Come on. Even though we're not the best shots, our ships are not good at shooting. Not a good aim. They're good at shooting, they're not good at aiming. But that's why we have missiles to compensate. Alright, but yeah, this one is dead. And there is a bucket ship still alive. The mighty bucket ships. You still persist. That's quite amazing for your kind, I must say. Usually it's like the AI is right in here somewhere. So it's not like super difficult to capture or anything. Oh yeah, it's right here. So usually it gets hit like right in this tower thing and it just AI dies. AI dead, you see? That's what usually happens. So that one survived particularly long period of time. And now back to the bucket ship. Oh, bucket ship, will you manage? I'll be guessing you won't. Not under this amount of fire, at least. Oh, oh. Come on. Our missiles do not have enough range, do they? Actually, they do. Just reloading. And pam, 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 pam. Yep. Oh, come on! It's gonna kill it! You're ruining my moment, missiles. Come on! Alright, another wall is coming. We'll never be able to hit it with guns, I'm guessing. Oh, 2 damaged, finally. Oh, dear. Yeah, we have done slightly bit of ramming, I'm guessing, against the ocean floor there. Well, ocean, sea floor. Well, whatever you want to call this, a ginormous lake. And you don't look any damage. No, it's terrain collision avoidance. Apparently still not working, but we got lucky this time around. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm going to claim. And that's gonna be also it for today. And see ya.